Hello, my beautiful life path number 4. If you also end up at 22, there's going to be an extra video. That will be coming out later in the week. So keep an eye out for that. I think I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 22, 33. So it probably will come out tomorrow if I follow the patterns. Okay, so if you are 22, go check that out, but you're still a 4, okay? You are still a 4. Everything goes down to the lowest number. So let's see for what is going on with you. And as a 22, you're a Fool as well, okay? So let's take a look at how your week is shaping up. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. What's going on here for us? Let's take a look. Nothing bad. I mean, you know, I say uh-oh, it's because I see some cards that are giving me pause. Burden, lies that look like truths. I don't like that. And then there's like childhood stuff. So let's see. Let's get some validation here. Make sure that we know what we're talking about. Last week was easier. This week, I feel my signs, you're going through work weeks. I would call them work weeks. Yeah, there's some thought here. Okay. So what are we looking at here? You're doing an awful lot of thinking, I believe, and it has to do with your whatever new thing that you are thinking of moving forward in or have moved forward in. I feel that you're casting a bit of a shadow, though, on yourself. This has something to do with the past. It does have something to do with the past right away. But I feel that if you realize... The second row is telling me the whole story for you. This is like doubt. This is you taking back over of the situation and moving away from that. So if you're feeling a little bit of trepidation this week, and you're the second number that I've said this to. If you're feeling a little bit trepidatious this week, in other words, like, oh, I don't know, am I, you know, it's almost like when you get close to it, your brain glitches and sends you back to a place of, I don't know. And don't worry about it. That happens to a lot of people. I feel, though, that you're going to take over and go, look, I know what I'm doing. I'm not a child, okay? I know what I'm doing. I have experiences this. This is all about experience. This is about being a child in that. So you're going back to a time where, you know, you may not have known a lot, but you do. You're not the Page of Swords. You are the Queen of Swords. In other words, you're keen of mind, you have strength of character, you're independent, you're intelligent, and you're clear communicating. Okay? This new start is not a burden. You need to walk away from that kind of thought. So you're going to be having this internal dialogue, I feel, with yourself this week, my beautiful fours, my emperors, my leaders, my practical problem solvers. You're going to have that kind of conversation. But your emperor is not going to let you stay here very long. The emperor is about stability. And it's important to keep that stability going, right? So, there you go. Broom. What does it say? Tidy up your life so you can make space for something better. 13 is death, it's transformation, but in this card it explains a lot. And this one is the Hierophant. Tradition is important, but doesn't have to be everything. The Hierophant is right here. And in this case, the Hierophant is telling you, look, tradition, what you've been taught as a child, is important. I feel that's what's happening. You're going back to a previous thought pattern, and it happens to all of us. My beautiful emperors, every once in a while we go back to, but that's not the way it was thought. That's not the way I grew up. That's not the way it was. Yes, well, the way it was is in the past. You're dealing now with the present moment, okay? Working towards your future. And then it says, Queen of Cups, honoring your emotions is one of the highest form of self-care. So I feel that Spirit is telling you right now, honor these emotions. Honor them, but let them go. That would be my greatest thing to tell you. Look, sometimes we're all going to go back to that spot, to that place, to that thought. And the best thing that we can do is to just go, I honor these emotions, I feel them wholeheartedly, and now I release them. So release it and continue on. That's what I feel it's saying. Release it and continue on. Okay? Yeah, and step back into your power. Right here. You're strong beyond measure. Okay? It's not, this one is not a hard one for you, my Emperor. What you needed right here was just validation of what you're thinking. Okay? When this comes, this reading is for you to validate that, to go, yes, I was told about this, and that's exactly how I feel. You just needed somebody to say, you're right, my Emperor, you're right. Keep going. You are a master. You have great, clear thoughts. This journey is fantastic. Move away from these thoughts and step back into your power. That's all you needed to hear from me. Okay? It's just to have somebody agreeing with you. Absolutely. It's just to validate. That's all you needed, and I validated. Yes, move, keep going. Sweep up that mess. Tradition's important, but it's not everything. And honor your feelings, but then let them go. That is what Spirit's telling you. That's what I'm sharing with you. And that's all you needed to hear. Now go get them. Go get them. All right, my beautiful Emperors. Have a great rest of week, and I will see you next week.